Welcome to week 11. So this is slide for our lab session in this week. So this is the content of this slide. There are 7 things that I will teach you in this slide. First thing is a Linux image, how to download the virtual machine, how to set up the software of virtual machine, how to open the image, which is the image lineup by using software of virtual machine. I will also describe about the basic step of creating the database, the basic command of Linux, and the last one also describe about the sample code that maybe we can use in distinction task. Okay, Linux image. Okay, first thing we need to download the Linux image. So this is the URL. I think you can just copy paste the URL in the internet browser, and then you can automatically download the Linux image. So after that, you may download the virtual machine. So currently there are 2 options that you can use here. First thing, you can use a VMware. Second thing, you can use VirtualBox. So this is the link. So maybe you can choose which one you prefer. But in this lab, I'm preferring VMware. So this is how we can set up the virtual machine, which is VirtualBox. In order to set up the VirtualBox, firstly you need to create the new button. Then after that, we need to fill up the details of virtual machine that we will create, such as name, machine folder, type, and version. And also we need to describe how many memory size that we will use in this machine. And then we need to select the virtual hard disk drive that has been downloaded before, so that we can use as our virtual hard disk. And then finally we can create. If you are using VMware, so this is the procedure how to set up the software. Firstly, you need to click the button open the virtual machine. Then you need to navigate to the folder that store the Linux image, and then you just click it, choose it and click OK. After you set up, you can open the Linux image. Just straightforward, open the Linux image by using admin and username, a user and a password as a admin. And after that, you may open the MySQL Workbench as your database. After you open it, you may create the database. This is the basic step in how to creating the database. First thing, they create the new connection, open the connection, then you can create the new database, create the new table, and finally you may create the table relationship. For the test, please refer to the weekly online lab session, which is I will describe it later how to did our lab session for this week. So I also include the reference of Linux basic command. So this is the basic command that we can use. This is the sample code for our distinction task in this week. There are two questions that will be asked. First question is 11.2.1. Second question is 11.2.2. Basically, this code is referring to MongoDB code that will enter it in command line terminal.
Now it's the time I show you the video how I did this week's lab session. So at first I go to the Linux terminal line. I just type Mongo text. This is for testing purpose, whether you want to know whether is it the software of the MongoDB is installed in our computer or not. So this is the way how we test it. Okay, show collection means for us to know how many database that in the MongoDB. So this video I show you how to solve the credit task 11.11.1. Okay, in the lab also, I just want to remind you guys, uh, this lab we are preferring Linux OS environment, since in a real life usually we store the database in the Linux OS. The reason we are storing the database in Linux OS is, first one, Linux is free. It's a free version, which is an open source. Second thing is more secure compared to the uh, Windows OS, because if you install database in the Linux, most of the hacker, especially the low grade hackers, don't know. I mean, don't know how to hack the Linux OS. So that's why most of the company, they are preferring to store the database in Linux OS. So that's why other reason is I'm following the syllabus from the Melbourne campus, because they are using the Linux OS as their own environment. So that's why I'm following them. So I cannot simply change. Oh, we need to use the Windows OS. No, cannot. I cannot simply change like that. So I hope you guys can follow me while I'm teaching. So easier for you to understand more about this. So in this part, I just want to know what is the purpose of this command. So that's why I need a browser, internet browser, to search what is the purpose of the upset MongoDB. Now it's come to the distinction task 11.2.1. So in the distinction task, I also using Linux command terminal. So in this time, I'll try to solving the subtask 11.2.2. You see, every time I want to solve the question, I open up the Linux terminal and I type a Mongo test. Okay, so every time you want to go inside the MongoDB, we need to type the Mongo test. So this is the first step that we should go before we can go to the inside the database itself. You see here, the MongoDB didn't provide our very nice interface, such as like the as we learned in the MySQL, right? MongoDB is very, everything we need to type. I know it's very hard, to do the things inside the MongoDB, because everything is we need to type and we need to remember the command. but actually it's good for the security. The more the more difficult of the software, so the more secure of the software. Why? Because the hacker cannot easily understand what's in the MongoDB. So, but compared to the easiest software, it's more easier for hacker to attack this kind of the software. So I think that's all for our lab session in this week. So I hope you guys uh, can take the lesson from this video, and then please try this thing at home. So that's all for this week. Thank you and have a nice day.